Clarence is an American animated television series created by Skyler Page, a former storyboard artist for Adventure Time and revisionist for Secret Mountain Fort Awesome for Cartoon Network. The idea for the show came about by Skyler Page and Nelson Bowles, the creative director of the series, whilst they were studying at California Institute of the Arts, or CalArts for short. Skyler put even more thoughts in it when he was hired to work at Cartoon Network Studios. About 2 or 3 people worked on the pilot episode, and after it was picked up by the network as part of the shorts development program in 2012, the series was developed at Cartoon Network Studios, which cartoons like Steven Universe, Over the Garden Wall, We Bare Bears and Long Live the Royals came from. Skyler being the youngest out of all the creators on the network who graduated from the California Institute of the Arts, seeing that he was 24 at the time. Inspiration for the series came from 90s cartoons that the writers grew up on as children. Some of these cartoons are Hey Arnold, Recess, Ed, Ed and Eddie and Doug, just to name a few. These cartoons that they drew upon for inspiration gave the show a naturalistic feeling, combined with a more modern feeling they add to the show. Spencer Rothbell, one of the writers of the series, felt that the show was about empowering kids and having fun. And by doing so they have achieved what they set out to do. Some of the plots were mostly character-driven, meanwhile others were based on one idea that they think is really funny. As Rothbell tries to avoid pigeonholing into one type of story. Though the show was heavily influenced by naturalism, elements of fantasy was also interjected into the show, which was incongruous to one another, a technique that Skyler particularly enjoyed. To avoid having to fit model sheet with the universe perfectly, they employed a technique that they called the Simpsons effect by simply making inconsistent character design. They also focused their attention on the background characters in order to expand variety in its plot and universe. About 30 to 35 writers, storyboard artists, revisionists, colorists and designers were employed to work on the show. Meanwhile, they outsourced the animation of the series to Serum Animation, in South Korea. According to Skyler, the most challenging and exciting part of production was keeping pace, especially when once an episode is completed, they must start working on another one immediately. A preview of Clarence was shown at the 2013 San Diego Comic-Con International along with several other cartoons. Clarence's pilot aired on February 17, 2014 after the 2014 Hall of Game Awards show. In the series pilot, Clarence was seeing as the new kid in Aberdale and could not wait to make friends. The series pilot was nominated for an Outstanding Short Format Animated Program at the 65th Primetime Creative Arts Emmy Awards in 2013. The first episode of the series premiered on April 14, 2014 and was viewed by about 2.3 million viewers, outperforming shows in its same demographic in the time slot by double and triple-digit percentages. It was found to be the most viewed series premiere for the network that year. Clarence is centered on the titled character, an overweight, extroverted, optimistic, and wide-eyed 10-year-old boy who wants to bring out the best in everything and everyone. He aspires to help people, especially his fellow kids, have fun and lead freely, often by using unorthodox methods to do so. He can, however, occasionally let his imagination get the better of him, and has a bad habit of meddling into people's personal lives, unintentionally making the troubles worse. And his best friends Jeff and Sumo, Jeff an intelligent, level-headed, and morally inclined of the trio who tries his best to prevent Clarence from going down a bad road. And Sumo, who is fearless, unpredictable, and often takes drastic and crude measures when trying to solve problems. Despite this often being a drawback, Sumo is loyal to Jeff and Clarence and available when they need support. About 3 months after the series officially premiered, in July 2014, Skyler was fired from Cartoon Network due to being accused by a co-worker of sexual assault. But that wasn't going to be the end of Clarence. A Cartoon Network spokesperson confirmed that the series would continue despite his absence. Spencer Rothbell took over as the head of story and the voice of Clarence. Nelson Bowles took over as the series showrunner, a position he held for the remainder of the first season, because he left the series early in the second season. Prior to being the series showrunner, Bowles was working as the series creative director. Stephen P. Neary, one of the storyboard artists for the series, became the series showrunner from season 2 until the show came to an end. On April 4, 2017, Spencer Rothbell confirmed that Season 3 would be Clarence's last season, seeing that Cartoon Network did not renew the series for a fourth season, stating that, "I just wanted to address some questions about Clarence. Sadly, the third season will be the last. We were not renewed past Season 3. Season 3 has some really cool episodes in it, including some of my favorites that we've ever done. Expect guest stars, callbacks, returning characters, character development, experiments with format, and other fun surprises." Some people were concerned about the series having a proper ending, but no need to worry about that either. The season ending should serve as a proper series ending as well. Of course, there will always be ideas and routes I wish we could have gotten to, but this season has some really stellar episodes that expand on the universe of the show and its characters in a fun way that we haven't really done before. Season 3 was wrapped up on June 24, 2018. Now, no reason was given for the show's cancellation. We don't know for sure why it was cancelled, but as I was doing my research I realized that Skyler and Bowles were the two that came up with the idea for Clarence, and after Skyler was fired from the network, Bowles later left in the early part of Season 2. That could have been an incentive for the network to cancel the show. I don't know, or probably the series was cancelled due to low ratings. I can't tell, but I'm going to open up the question to you guys. Why do you think Clarence was cancelled? Let me know your opinion in the comments below. For now, thanks for watching.